Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you the 6 ways to speed up your case. How do you speed up your personal injury case? How do you get to the money as fast as possible? So, I've been doing this for about 25 years now. I've handled every kind of injury case, whether it be tons of car crashes, truck crashes, bus crashes, fall downs, tons of workers' comp, dog bite, bar fight, nursing home, medical malpractice, every kind of injury case you could imagine. And so I've been able to figure out ways that you can really speed the cases up, right? Some of them are pretty self explanatory, some of them are probably things that even some lawyers don't know, right? So here are the 6 things. The first one is make a police report or an incident report or report the injury at work, right? So if it's a motor vehicle crash, make a police report. If it is an incident at work, report it right away and have them fill out their papers. If it is a dog bite case, call the police, get animal control involved. If it is a fall on property or injury on property, make sure they do an incident report. And when you do that, if you get an incident report or whatever, um, if they'll give you a copy, get a copy. If you make a police report, get the name of the police department and the police report number, and get a police report right away. Why does that speed up the case? All of those incident reports record what happened, where it happened, when it happened, and it is often a first step for us discovering who the insurance is. So having that information established right out of the gate speeds the case up because you're not hunting for defendants. You don't forget the date that the accident happened on, and you've got some documentation that the incident actually occurred. So the second thing is note the insurance or claims information of whoever caused your injury. Now, in the case of a car accident, that's going to be on the police report. So the police report um, the other guy's insurance, or if you talk to the other guy, take a picture of his insurance card, take a picture of his license plate, especially if you think it's a hit and run situation. Take a picture of the defendant, take a picture of their license plate before they flee the scene if they're acting weird after the crash. Or if it's an incident report, like if you have a fall at a store or something like that, if they give you any claim information or adjuster information or a claim number, write it down and keep it. Take a picture of it on your phone so you don't lose it. And it's the same with any other kind of case. Like if you get hurt at work and some claims adjuster calls you up, make sure you get their name, their phone number, their claim number, and have that information, because that is going to be the first point of contact between us and the insurance company ultimately. Now, sometimes insurance companies hire like intermediate claims companies to manage the claims, and they don't have an in house claims department. But either way, when I get in touch with that claims company, they'll be able to tell me who the insurance is. So the next thing to do is make sure you get medical care right away. Why is getting medical care right away important? The sooner you get diagnosed and get into treatment, the sooner you'll be done with treatment. And as everyone who's watched a lot of my videos knows, I can't settle your case until you're done going to the doctors or until you plateau. Okay? So, in other words, if you're done going to the doctors, everybody knows what that is. Then we call you up, we confirm all the medical providers, and we order all your medical bills and records. So we're able to send a demand letter out to the insurance company. More on that later. Um, but in a case where plateaued, what do I mean? Well, if the doctor is saying you need a surgery, it's a bad idea for us to settle your case before the surgery. If the doctor says we're going to try some injections to see if that'll clear your pain up, it would be a bad idea for us to settle the case before you've had the injections. Okay? So my point is, like, when the lion's share of your treatment is complete, it's usually when we order the medical bills or records, and then we can start moving towards settlement. But with tons of medical treatment or procedures in the front of you, we want to know what your medical outcome is, because a good medical outcome has an effect on the value of your case, and a bad medical outcome can really increase the value of your case, right? And I've talked about that on a lot of other videos. So getting prompt medical care from good doctors, it's a big deal. It's really going to help you. The fourth reason, the fourth thing you can do to speed up your case is get a lawyer involved in your case right away. Okay. Now, hopefully, that's me. I mean, after all, after all, I do this for a living, and uh, I'm always happy to help injured people, and it's how I make a living. But it doesn't matter whether it's me or some other good lawyer who listens to you, who's on top of their files. You need a lawyer who is gonna be on top of your case right from the beginning, because they will be able to answer your questions and help you sort of manage the case to make as clean and strong a case as possible. I get phone calls from people dozens and dozens of times every year. They delayed talking to a lawyer, they delayed even getting a free consultation, and they made some like rookie mistakes, which that's not a slam on the injured person. They're under a ton of stress, and unless they're a lawyer or they work in this industry, it's impossible to know what to do. So the earlier you have the benefit of a lawyer's advice, the stronger your case is going to be and the more put together. So as it goes from phase to phase, marching towards settlement, the lawyer is going to have all the ducks in the row. So the minute you're done treating, the lawyer is going to go bang, 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 get a demand letter out and get a settlement offer, right? Or at least a good one will. Okay. Number five, always keep your lawyer appraised of where you are, your phone number, your email address, right? So, one of the smartest things I ever started doing in my law office is I started realizing that people move around a lot, people change addresses a lot. And what I started doing is getting email addresses from people. And what I've noticed lately is a lot of people switch email addresses, they change email addresses all the time. Um, but it's still the best thing to do. If you move or change your cell phone or get an additional number or get a new address, or there's an old email address that you're using as a junk account now because there's nothing but garbage going in there, give me the address that you're actually using, because a lot of times I'll have an offer on a case that's time limited, and I'll need to reach you right away, or we'll have a court deadline. And it's a very nerve-wracking thing for me, but there have been situations where I've spent a couple months tracking people down, including hiring a private investigator, and it turns out they moved out of state and just didn't tell me, didn't call and give me their updated info. So always give your lawyer your updated info. Last thing I'm going to say, and this one is like an esoteric one. This is like a one that, unless you're a lawyer or somebody who works in this business, oh my goodness, like it's a weird one, right? You never know it. I guarantee there's no other video out there where a lawyer is telling somebody this is a good thing to do to speed up your case. But tell your lawyer about your health insurance, about whether you are on Medicaid or get medical benefits through the state or medical insurance through the state, or whether you are on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, disability. Let us know what that is. Take a picture of your cards and send it to us. Why do I need that information? Well, when it comes to health insurance, Medicaid and Medicare, Social Security, disability, CMS, public aid, Illinois Department of Healthcare and Family Services, they have a special claim on your injury case. So normally, if a doctor wants to get paid out of your case, they have to send us a legal piece of paper called a lien. And if I get the lien, I have to wheel and deal with them. If I don't get the lien, I am under no legal obligation to give them any of your settlement money at the end of the case. However, public aid, state insurance, health insurance benefits, federal insurance benefits, or private health insurance, like you or your spouse has insurance through the state or through an employment, through job, right? They don't have to send us anything, right? Now, the way we do it in my office is if private health insurance doesn't send us a letter, doesn't send you a letter asking us to pay them anything back, I don't call them up and offer them your money. If it's not on their radar, I don't want to pay them any money. My job isn't to pay insurance companies money. My job is to put money in your pocket. Um, but when it comes to the state and the federal government, they have no legal obligation to provide us notice that they have a claim. We have to reach out to them. So the sooner you give your lawyer that information, sometimes lawyers forget to ask for it. We usually ask for it right away on a case. But in a situation where a lawyer forgets to ask for it, your case could be settled. And the problem is right now, to hear from the state of Illinois, they've actually gotten much quicker. But like last year or 2 years ago, it was a long time. It could have been up to 6 months on a case. So imagine how unhappy you would be if like there was like $100,000 sitting in your lawyer's bank account for you, but the lawyer can't give you the money because you're waiting for the state to tell us whether we owe them any money, or waiting for Medicare um, or Social Security disability to tell us whether we owe them any money. And the problem is, I'm legally prohibited from giving you your money until I hear back from them. So what we do in my office is we start those claims immediately, way early on. And then once the claim is open, we update them, and it's like a multi-step process for us to get the final number from them. But both the state and the federal Medicaid and Medicare have really gotten faster. I think I shot a video about a year ago where I was saying it really can slow down your case. But the sooner you give that info to your lawyer, the sooner your lawyer, if they know what they're doing, they're going to open those claims up right away. And that means there's no waiting for the money at the end of the case. Because remember, we can't do a demand letter and order your medical bills and records until you've plateaued or you're done going to the doctor. So why wouldn't we send our initial claim documents and open up the claim with the state or the federal government during that period when we're waiting anyway? So that by the time we actually get the money from the insurance company, it's like that. It's nice and quick, right? So, pardon me. That's how that works, folks. Um, anyway, so those are the 6 ways that can speed up getting to the money in your case. It's a very popular topic. I noticed that a lot of people are very frustrated by how slow things are, or how like they're not being notified of what's going on in their case, or why their case is taking so long. And you know, I get it. It's frustrating. Communication is important, but what are you doing? This guy is like half in my lane, half in another lane. Anyway, um, it's a popular topic, so I hope that information helps you guys. And I hope you and your family are well. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate my viewers and folks who, say a kind word or refer me somebody or call me up about a case. After all, this is what I do for a living. So if you know anybody who needs an injury lawyer, or even just some questions answered, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 312 500 4500. Again, that's 312 500 4500. Anytime, night or day, completely free consultation. Never a charge to talk to me. If you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I have great tools on my website. I've got the injury cheat sheet that you can order on my homepage, but I've also got these 2 really cool tools. The case cash calculator tells you what your case might be worth in 10 or 20 seconds flat. I've got the good case calculator, tells you whether your case might be good or whether you might have a case with some real challenges. Same thing, super quick and easy to use, completely free and no obligation to use. And in just a few seconds, you get answers to your questions with no lawyer to talk to. So I'll leave the links in the description there. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and give me the thumbs up. YouTube likes it. They will spread my videos far and wide if they're a popular video, which is the name of the game, to get this useful information in the hands of injured people so insurance companies can't take advantage of them. Last thing is, if you wouldn't mind giving me a 5-star review on Google, if you enjoy my information, if you think I'm a decent person, a good lawyer, I certainly hope so. Fingers crossed. I'll leave a link in the description. All you do is go to that web address. It takes you right to the review page. Click 5 stars, say a kind word, click submit. Literally takes you like 5 to 7 seconds, but it is a huge favor to me and invaluable help to my practice, because I'm in a very competitive market, competing against multi-millionaires and out-of-state trust fund kids and venture capitalists and all sorts of nefarious forces. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope the info helped you. I hope you're having a great day. I usually release these at 8 a.m., so I hope you have a great day later today. Well, not to imply that I didn't want you to have a nice day before 8 a.m. I want you to have a nice day. I want you to have a nice life. In fact, my hope for you is that you never get involved in an accident or have any kind of injury, or nobody in your family does. But if God forbid it happens, you know who to call, okay? 312-500-4500. Have a great day, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.